Ready to get it on with action, and we'll have Billy Robinson as our guest. Billy, you won the British Empire Championship at 17 years of age, didn't you? Which is kind of an incredible...
I won the British Amateur title at 17, and then I won the European when I was 18 years old, and I turned pro. And you know, I come from a very extensive background of amateur wrestling, and I always thought that an amateur wrestler was the toughest man around, and that's until I went to a professional gymnasium, and they really showed me what it took.
Let's get Dave in the introductions. We'll have a chance to see Paul in action.
It's one fall, 15-minute time limit match. Introducing from parts unknown, 223 pounds, the Avenger. And going against him on the right of your screen, from Melrose, Minnesota, 235 pounds, Paul Ellering. This match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Milton!
Okay,
we're off and running with Billy Robinson. Billy, if you will, just help us out on some of the moves and see the Avengers.
Well, that was a quick reverse into a full Nelson, and it took Paul by surprise. Obviously, this man has got a lot of ability, and he looks very strong. Well, you watch Paul now. He's going to use his strength, I think, to get out. That talks for itself.
Look at those legs.
Right. That was a single leg drop. Now he's trying to get the leverage on the ankle to keep his man pinned down there. This tires him, man. Now, this is a very tiring position for the man underneath. And Paul knows, oh, well, that's...
The Avenger using a rope to pull himself over there and get a break on it.
I can't understand that. If you come out to wrestle, you should wrestle. Never mind trying to get out of the ring or use different tactics than just the rules.
Paul Ellering facing you right there. The Avenger into a standing side headlock on him.
That's quite right. That's a side headlock or a chantry. Oh, just look at the power of that.
Good night. He picked the Avenger straight up in the air, held him out with his arms, and tossed him like you would a beach ball.
You can understand where he gets his power from now.
That's the Avenger who has the task of going against Paul Ellering.
If you notice how cool Paul is, the crisscrossing for position. It's a double leg takedown. He's got the ankle hook there. That was a brilliant move, actually, by Paul. Have you noticed how cool he is when he starts? He takes his time. He doesn't get perturbed at all. Now he's riding the man. The man is trying to switch out, but Paul's too strong and he's holding it. Beautiful leverage and position.
Staying right on top of him, always
right.
in control in there. Our guest commentator is Billy Robinson, sitting in with us, talking about a match between Paul Ellering on the right and the Avenger on the left. One fall, 15-minute time limit bout.
Now they're testing each other's position, and Paul went in for the leg again. Beautiful. Now, this is what's known as a ride. He's riding the man. He's just keeping his weight on. He's waiting for that man to move, and then Paul is going to take advantage of it. He's riding him down with the arm. Beautiful position. Oops.
The Avenger trying to sit out on him, but Paul just stays right in the control position.
He's got the legs trapped there now with a figure. That's nice to see a clean break when a man abides by the rules. Now, what was that? I didn't see it from the far side from me.
Yeah, it looked like, to me, the Avenger went to the eyes, which now he slams his head into a turnbuckle. He's not having any success trying to out-wrestle. Uh-oh. Paul Ellering can return it in kind if he's provoked.
Just look at the power of this man. Oh, it's a stomach throw, a good leg stomach throw, or a monkey flip. Goes him into the ropes. A backdrop. Oh. It's wanting for a side suplex by the look of it. Whoa. Beautiful. That's a Greco-Roman move.
Straight up in the air, Paul Ellering on it. Look at that.
Oh, a tummy drop. Beautiful. I don't think that has to be commentated on.
I think you're right, Billy Robinson. Paul Ellering, with his hand raised in the air, comes up with a good, solid victory over the Avenger, who When he saw he couldn't out-wrestle him, what he did was resort to some other tactics in there, which didn't net him any more than the wrestling effort on it. How long was it, Davey? 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Not long. He got it in 3:40. That wasn't very long. As a matter of fact, Billy, if you're not in a hurry, please stay with us. We'd like to show the folks another side of Billy Robinson.
Okay, I would love to stay around. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy. We'll be back, as a matter of fact, with Billy in just a moment. This is Billy Robinson, and some of you folks have had the opportunity, and some of you are saying, Billy who?
Billy who? Yeah.
No, it's not Billy who, it's Billy Robinson. Billy, European champion, British Empire champ, stack of credentials that go back a long, long way into amateur wrestling. We're already on the tape. Billy, we had a chance last week to see you in a match. It was a most interesting one, but I think that something that will be even more interesting, we'll see you in a handicap match where you came in. I know you told promoter Jerry Jarrett, I want to establish, get ready, and take as many shots as I can to become a title contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. So you really bit it off, and you said, I'll take Ferris and Latham on in a handicap match in there.
Well, I asked the promoter, would he book me in this area? And he obviously knew of me, and I told him my credentials, and he said, well, I'm going to have to test you and prove you, and will you wrestle in a handicap man against these two men? I said, I will wrestle anybody, any place to prove myself, and if that's what it takes, that's what I'll do. So that's what happened.
Boy, did you. Let's take a look right now. This was at the